Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Barcelona appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place.
Del Piero! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sung. Now it's Messi. Saliba. De Bruyne. And it's Van Basten. And here's Suarez. Foot in.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super find. Cleared away. That'll be a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Basten. He shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero looking to run onto it. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Raul. Sung. That's a little off target. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish right from the top draw. And he is just ripping it up. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Del Piero! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? 30 minutes gone.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's going to have his name taken. Played back in. Park Ji-sung. Neymar. De Bruyne. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well measured. And this is Del Piero. Just the goal. There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
De Bruyne deals with that comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi could try cutting inside here. Saliba with the clearance. Luis Suarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the through ball. No, again there's no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That ball looks a good one. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Brazil have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Suarez is flagged offside. Ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Brazil very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Park Ji-sung. Played out towards the right wing. Raul carries the ball down the right. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Park Ji-sung. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through, and that's gone loose. The ball goes... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a really well-measured ball. And that has put paid to that. It's played through for him. And he's in on chance! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Brazil are having a ball here. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Conte. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And for a moment, you felt... Real chance! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from the noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Pete.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
And that is a little under... Pele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Swept in. Cannavaro gets it clear. It's Pele! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good spread. And they can counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. Oh, delicate chip through. And it's Zico. Looking to play him in. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Del Piero. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. That's an imaginative pass. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's slung out wide. That has been cut short.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, good read.
That was well...
Eto'o is flagged offside. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's intervened well there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aims beyond the defence. Del Piero. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Messi gets into some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Out to the right. Messi! Oh, another save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Neymar receives it, shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Cruyff. Seedorf. Lahm. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. He can get that clear. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
El dorsal 20.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Somewhat off target. That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
There they go, hunting again. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. And that's a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fired deep towards the back post. And he's taking no chances there.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Pedri with the clearance. Played out to the right. He's not got that quite right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And that was very necessary. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Intensity and drive, just two words of many that immediately come to mind when you think of Frank Lampard.
Yeah, and I think the manager's going to be asking an awful lot of him, as always. First and foremost, he's a creator.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sweden with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. This is De Jong. And it's Lampard. Sweden looking to pass their way through. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And that could set him on his way. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on for Sweden. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
could be danger here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nedved.
Such good technique.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Played back into the centre. Bout of passing here, really. It's Pele! Goal, Sweden! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Sweden get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Can he get it through? And it's hoisted clear. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Throw in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Lampard. And here's Messi. He's going for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. It's a sharp pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick announcement.
Brazil would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Brazil really need...
And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
De Jong. Lampard. And it's De Jong. That is lovely. De Jong touches it back. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here comes the corner. Brazil have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's let fly! Corner number 4 coming up here. Zico goes for goal! Oh, no joy this time. Lampard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Brazil needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Just about up to the hour now. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Lampard.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's been played through. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Del Piero. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution for Sweden.
He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi!
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
22, Frank Lampard. Number 11, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 24, Cantona. Number 19, Iniesta. Number 20, Royce. Number 14, Eriksson. Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He won't be happy with that one. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Iniesta ploughing through the middle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Royce. Cantona. And it's Iniesta. Oh, he's found support out wide. And Eriksson! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Pressing high and with purpose. Tries to play it through. Khan gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Short changes him with that pass. Zico. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Royce, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Eriksson. Looking for the run. This looks promising.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Royce. Now there's a fine ball. Cantona! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a little off target.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Running with the ball. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Royce. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Reminder today to please take all the
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Many thanks to Jim. And The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of...
He's got tall! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Neymar stood his ground. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out to the right. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a cute ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Kimmich. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Khan punts it upfield. Chance here to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No goals as yet. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? And it's Fletcher. Looking for options for movement. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he's managed to get free. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Driving on and making good progress. Half an hour played now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good-looking ball. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Messi. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Now it's Yamal. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely shaped ball, nicely intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's come to nothing. It's a sharp pass. Goulet. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass, and he shoots! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Seedorf. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Yamal's cross. That has been knocked clear. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter.
And Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Iniesta. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Neymar clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Nice-looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Del Piero.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, no joy this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. That is a little undercooked.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 22. Camisa 21. Neymar.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Fernando
Camisa
Torres.
17. Camisa 4.
Now it's Cruyff.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
That's a
dele.
nicely shaped ball.
Camisa 11.
And he can clear it
Camisa
away.
6.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Camisa 15. Camisa 7. Substituição.
Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Suarez gets a cross in. Thuram attempts to clear it. Roll! Same again, same outcome.
Galatasaray really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Roll! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Galatasaray have their third corner. Tries to get it clear.
Galatasaray really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is a brilliant interception. He's having a hit! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Always big chance! He scores! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
This ended up in no man's land. Bit too much weight on the pass. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. That has not gone well. And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you... Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lahm plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That has not gone well. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to retrieve it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No foul, says the referee. Zico defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. Neymar! It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Del Piero. Still goalless. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. And that's going right the way across. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... It's Pele! Now, oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He has a look up. Played in deep. Lahm can get it clear. There will be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. pull it. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. And this is Del Piero. And the finish! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Brazil absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Brazil have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Costa Curta. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ended up in no man's land. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's running through. Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Del Piero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. He's tried one! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. And it's Zico. Oh, such a clever touch. There's the shot! No, it's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
In with the challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pelé. They get a throw in. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And Del Piero! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 21.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Camisa 24.
Ronaldinho.
Camisa 17.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Deixando o
Beckenbauer.
campo para a
Now, what about a
entrada
counter-attack?
dele. Camisa 11.
That is good alertness.
Camisa 6. Camisa 8. Camisa
Pull it.
15. Camisa 7.
Now it's Cruyff. Face to face with the keeper. Pelé! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, and the shot! Lam. Ronaldinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Puskas. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Lam. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. There's a sharp little ball here. And Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Hullet. And he's forced to go back.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cruyff! Oh, he's been... That's another chance! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Pele. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much...
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, we'll expect... He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Looking to play him in. Ricky Puig. Rafinha. And Balde. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Here's Ricky Puig. And here's Lewandowski. Vermin. Balde gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pedri. Nicely spread. Messi in acres of space out wide. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goes for a shot! Maradona. Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. Del Piero. Del Piero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Del Piero really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Pedri. And it's Koundé. Almost half an hour in now. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Ricky Puig. It's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Balde. And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fermin. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lewandowski. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Fermin could try cutting inside here. Valde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball, and he was quick to react.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Lewandowski. That's good running with the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress.
And Del Piero! He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cross from Rafinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm gets rid without sophistication. Pedri. And Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Turan gets it away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha. And it's Balde. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Lopez. Chance, surely! business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 19.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all
Serán
square.
sustituidos por
This is exactly
el
the
dorsal
kind of
3.
contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
El dorsal 23.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Maradona played out to the left flank, not the most accurate pass, and that's put paid to a promising move. Good read, needed to be. Balde. Dani Olmo, and it's Guardiola. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Puskás. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Olmo. Stood up well to him there. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ferran Torres! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he's been shifted off it. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. It'll be a throw-in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha looking for options for movement. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham with the delivery. He rises! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. And now the breakaway. Iniesta goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ruben Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. And he was quick to react. And this is Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Back would it go. And the finish! Oh, nearly.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide, and he lines up a cross. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A header! It's hit the upright.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Elects to cross. He's having a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Law duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just as opposed to... Chance for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great vision. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. Now he's off and running. Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Del Piero. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Timber calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Del Piero. Ruben Neves. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Iniesta. Bellingham is onto this. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Brazil are looking to break at pace. That has not gone well. And it's Bellingham. Neymar. Nicely spread. That pass isn't the best. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Now it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, what has happened here? And that pass just didn't quite work. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Caceres. For Iniesta. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. And he shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Oh, super! And Del Piero! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? That's a good ball. Shin to shin, and a shot! No, not quite.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Beckenbauer cuts it out, and they win it back again. Caceres. Bellingham. Pedri threads one in. Pele in acres of space out wide. Goes for goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Caceres. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. And this is Puskás. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Ruben Neves. Timber. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Timber gets across to intercept that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose, Pele! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cannavaro. Timber makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He can get that clear. Showing good feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply have Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well,
And Del Piero! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
he did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira clears it away. Hungary are looking to go forward now.
Oh, that was vital.
Hungary are looking to break at pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted.
And it's Vieira.
He's having a go!
And here's Maradona.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Hungary! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for the run. Messi picks it up out wide.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's looking wide. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through the... And the shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Shoots! Goal! Hungary! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to pass it through. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. That pass has been well intercepted. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Number 7, Wayne Rooney.
Hungary with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! He scores! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Here we go again then.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Soboslai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the right. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. But he's forced to go back. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Soboslai! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Soboslai. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7.
No, that's been intercepted.
Number
Right
2,
here, right now,
Maldini.
it's not looking favourable.
Number
They're chasing the
15,
ball and the game.
Coming
Aims
on the
beyond the
field,
defence.
Number 24, Bellingham. Number 23,
And here's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho
Number
goes on a charge
17,
down the left.
Didier Drogba. Number 18, Adams.
Zico.
Number 9,
Brazil
Messi.
still have the cards to
Substitution
affect
in
this
progress.
game. Adams gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Kimmich. And it's Drogba. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now, can they get him away? Adams cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Buffon will have to save it here or there's real trouble.
Substitutions taking place.
would have been game, set and match.
Drogba really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have ourselves a real... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's Kimmich. He's being urged. And Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he welcomes it in. Casillas gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Pelé. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is that. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Zico! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as... Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a cute ball. Chips it through. It's a goal kick. Pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Lan gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Neymar. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Beckham. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Buffon with the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Lahm plays it all the way forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Ribery. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Fernando Torres. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Torres is herring after that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Knocks it into space, and they're quick to get it back. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Tries from distance. Saliba gets it clear. Now, can they get him away? Goes for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Neymar cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. And it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Thuram makes the interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deftly away. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Lamentamos informar
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's another good win of the ball. Maldini, and this is Neymar, Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Chance for a shot! Rijkaard. Fernando Torres. He's in plenty of space here. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba hurtling down that right flank. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's there to belt it away. Fernando Torres, and the ball is out of play.
Teremos uma substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nicely weighted ball. He has found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Maldini gets it away. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. All the way back. Lam, looking to play him in.
substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 22. Camisa 21.
Rijkaard.
Neymar.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Camisa 4.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Camisa 11.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Camisa 8. Camisa 15.
Crossed in early.
Camisa 7.
Cleared away.
Substituição.
And he's in on goal. Big chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
No, it's come to nothing. Now there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Conte. That's an imaginative pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Puskás. And no, that was never going to make it. And he thumps it clear. Threads one in, Van Dijk cuts it out. Timber. Now it's Puskás. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! Oh, that was very necessary.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this.
Goes for the shot! And that would have won it.
Pedri has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
A probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Teremos 5 minutos de
Forwards and
acréscimo.
with intent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's a throw. Serginho. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.